Hello and welcome back to the FPL Tom YouTube channel. We are here live for game week 1 on match day 1. I can't remember what the actual correct phrase is for this, but we are here for match day 1. It is kicking off in a couple of hours. We're here live and I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can. There's still a lot of decisions to be kind of going around with my team. I imagine a lot of people's teams as well. And the big thing I am hoping for is we do get a Bayern Munich leak in terms of that lineup, because I do think it is going to sway a lot of people's decisions. Are they going to go pretty full strength? Is there going to be some rotation? I've seen people have Gnabry, Coman, obviously Kane, Muller. There's so many good picks, but yeah, there's a lot on the line. Let's put it that way. So thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. Massively appreciated. Like I said, everybody in the chat. I know it obviously is a little bit of a later one, but yeah, appreciate everybody in the chat. I know we've had some issues with OBS in the past few days, but I think we're all good and back to cooking really. So hopefully everything is all good. Of course, make sure you're getting yourself in my mini league. It is one of the biggest in the whole game. So it'd be great if we could get even more people in there. And I do have the prize, and I will showcase the prize in a little bit. But I definitely think people will be interested on that one. In the chat, I can already see Jamie, one of our channel moderators. He says, let's go. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday evening. Yeah, it feels a little bit weird streaming this late on, but I'm here for it. It beats the early mornings, let me tell you that. Harry says, yo Tom, hope you're all good. Not doing CWC fantasy, but came to watch the stream. Really appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate that one. Love the videos. Praying you get to 15k would be well deserved. I definitely think we will do with the new FPL season. I mean, we could get to 14k tonight if we have a pretty decent stream as well. That, of course, if you are an already existing subscriber, will be helped if you do like the stream as well. It does push it out to more people as well. Jamie's got the right idea as well. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Unfortunately, Jamie, for some reason, I've been logged out of all the Discord. And like my account's like now needs to be verified and stuff. So yeah, I've been pretty much just logged out of everything, so I can't check anything, which is very annoying to say the least. Madchester United says Kane, Haaland, and Mbappe, the front three. Elise as 12th man. I like it. I do like that. That's not a bad idea, and it's something I've been kind of tweaking with. I think I've probably teased you enough. Let's take a look at how my team is actually looking so far. So I've been doing a little bit of tweaking, and as you can see, we do have Thomas Muller in there. Now again, this is all going to be dependent on whether or not we do get any kind of accurate buy-in leaks, and whether or not Thomas Muller is going to be in there. But the rest of the team, I think, is pretty much 90% confirmed. There's only like maybe Brandt that potentially could change. Trent could change. Other than that, I feel like everybody else is probably a lock. Maybe we move around the 12th man as well. I actually need to activate that again. I forgot to reactivate it, but we're going to activate it. And we're going to be having Mbappe as the 12th man for now. So that is how the team is looking right at this minute. But of course, we will, probably be tinkering and throughout today's stream, looking to potentially change some things up. Obviously, if we get news on that buy-in lineup, that is going to be the big thing, to be honest. But I think Muller could be a pretty decent pick, under 5%. Obviously, I originally had the what's it called, the Porto striker in there, and I was just looking at the projected goals, and I just wasn't a big fan of the numbers that I was seeing. So I was like, you know what, let's get rid of that. Let's obviously take a look at Muller. I've just noticed I've got the stream playing back on my laptop. They now do 2 box ads. That is pretty sick. Non-stop live stream ads play while you watch. I actually think that's a pretty cool idea. I like the little 2 box on live streams. I think that's cool. But yeah. Why are people obsessed with Porto? Every creator I've seen has at least 1 or often 2 players in their mid. All their games are 50-50. Yeah, all the games are 50-50. I completely agree with your point, Tony. But the reason a lot of us have them in is because they are just so cheap. Like, that is it. And they are at least a little bit more established to the side. And, like, looking at the betting odds, there's still slight favourites heading into this game at the weekend. So, yeah. I just think they're just really good value for money. Mora in both positions, and of course Samu. pretty decent. Are you not worried about Garassi or confident Brandt can cover? That was the idea that I went for Brandt, and Brandt actually might not remain within the side. We might be looking at the Sundowns player. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Like, Garassi has been floating around in a few of my drafts. I've realised I've left the window open. So I'm quickly going to shut that. Because I was like, that sounds loud, that car. Give me a second. But yeah, Lucas Ribeiro has just been put in the chat. That is the other guy that I'm potentially going to be looking at. I will also be reviewing teams on Twitter as well. Of course, if you're enjoying it, make sure you're liking the stream as well. It does push it out to more people. And that is exactly what we want with today's stream. But I'm going to quickly just go and shut the window. And then we'll keep on ticking, keep answering questions, and we'll probably do team reviews maybe like 10:30, 11. It's so weird doing it this late, but yeah, I'm just going to quickly shut the window and be back in a second. 1 second. Right, I'm back. I am back. Hey Tom, just joined. Why Trent over Guerrero? I'm just not 100% sure Guerrero maybe starts. I'm a little bit doubtful on that Bayern Munich lineup. It is something that I have played around with though. But yeah, Trent, he can just stay in there. I originally had Hakimi, but I just think Trent's opening two are better than Hakimi's opening two in my opinion. If you want to get your team reviewed, head over to my Twitter at FPLTom_ and leave it under there. Thoughts on Enzo Fernandez? Yeah, I don't mind Enzo as a pick. I've been testing a few drafts with Enzo in. Testing a few drafts with old Enzo in. Views on Pavlidis and Reiners from Sundowns. I like both. I think both could be pretty decent picks. I probably prefer Pavlidis over Reiners. But still pretty decent picks across the board. Pretty decent picks. Opinions on Palmer captain. I think Kane has to be the captain that you go for. Like, the Auckland betting odds are just ridiculous. And then I probably would, like, switch to maybe, like, Haaland. Isn't the deadline at 1? No, it's at midnight. There you go. At midnight. The first game's at 1, but obviously it's got an hour deadline-ish thing. There you go. I still think Brandt could be a pretty decent pick. Had a decent end to the season for Dortmund. I am toying with Lucas Ribeiro, though. I am toying with it. I've got a few other drafts kind of lined up and ready. I probably should open some more tabs and we can have a little bit of a play around. And potentially take a look at some other ones. But this is what I'm thinking for draft 1. Let's open some other ones up. Duplicate. Let's play around with some of the other ones that I've put together. So, out. And I think it was Otamendi. Where is he? Otamendi, who I believe is still under 5%. Yeah, way under 5%. I think we had, like, Pavlidis, maybe? And then how much have I got? 7 million. And I think then we had, like... We could obviously stick with Brandt. Or we've got, like, this guy in there as well. I mean, we've got 1.3 million. We could actually... I can get Garassi with that. Ooh. That is a, ooh. I like that, you know. I do like that as a draft. I really, really like that as a draft, you know. That is very tempting. That is tempting, you know. It's a very good looking draft. What do you guys think of that one? No, I'm not going to go Asher. I just think there's better players to be picking. I think if you are in the kind of, you know, way to approach it, like, yeah, whatever. A lot of the content creators playing this World Cup with extremely template teams. I mean, again, people are saying, like, template, but at the same time, like, I haven't seen too many content creators with like Palmer. I just haven't. And a lot of people's teams are going to look the same anyway, because again, we're selecting like the top dogs from most people's teams. Like, this is why any kind of player that has been under 5% has massively spiked, because as soon as we mention one of them, they just go. That's it. Is your league called the FPL Tom Super Mini League? It is indeed. And let me showcase the prize we've got for you. So this is what we've got for you. It is a double wall tumbler with lid. All right. You see that? Club World Cup for the winner of our mini league. Obviously, if you live abroad, I might struggle to send you this, and we might have to look for the highest UK winner. But if you're in the UK, I definitely would enter. But yeah, that is going to be the prize for the mini league. So make sure you're getting yourself in there. It is called the FPL Tom Super Mini League. It's one of the biggest leagues on the game right now. And yeah, that's going to be the prize that we're going to be giving away to people. So if you, of course, want to win that, then go for it. Get in the mini league. Win it. And you can get yourself a double wall tumbler, because I'm never going to use it. So yeah, you can have that. Yeah, it's a nice little cup. I've got the bottle, so I'll take that. The bottle's pretty decent. Does FIFA have awards for this? UCL has awards for individuals. No, there's no like additional bonus after the game is finished. So yeah, I won't worry about that one. Yeah, I would much rather prefer a golden goal mug. By the way, if you haven't already, go and check out Tom's channel. He's been producing some absolutely cracking content for Club World Cup as well. How did the meet go, mate? All good? Did you win your race? Yeah, I can imagine, mate. I can imagine you're a little bit destroyed, but let me know how you got on, man. Can we get Guerrero in this draft? No. We'd have to take a punt on like a Bayern defender, I think. We can't be playing with like just 2 Bayern players. That is the only downside of this draft, by the way. I've just noticed. It's a very good looking draft, but yeah, I think I would want a Bayern player. That is the only issue I would maybe say with this team. I just want a Bayern player. What am I looking for? I hate the fact that like everybody's teams are like not just like B for Bayern, like they're all got like their CA, CF, like lads, stop. FC Bayern Munich, there they are. Kim's out, Dyer's not there, Tar. We could afford Stanisic. We could go even more template really, couldn't we? So it would probably look like that. I mean, again, I don't mind that as a team. I think that's a pretty decent team across the board, isn't it, really? He's obviously going to be our big fun punt for the week. I don't mind that as a team. I don't mind that. Obviously, we've got the original team, which has Thomas Muller in. This is the one I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards. I don't mind this as a setup. I think this is a pretty decent team. But at the same time, this is also a decent... This is why I like this game. There's so many good teams you could really pick. Who are the City defenders? I mean, picking a City defender is going to be a bit of a lottery. Same with the midfielders, but I think Ait Nouri's still under 5%. Maybe could be worth the gamble. Why have I gone for bargain basement keepers? I absolutely despise goalkeepers, and I really, really don't think there's any point in paying a premium for them. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Gary says he's up all night with Club World Cup and UFC. Very nice. Muller ain't going to play the second game, Musiala. That's fine. That's fine. Because we will be taking a -6 or a -9 in match day 2 anyway. So all the Bayern players will be coming straight back out. Do I think Delap could start? I think Delap maybe could be worth a gamble. I really, really do. Can you change captains in between match days? You only get... So, right, this is a big confusing point. that a lot of people have had around captaincy. Basically, with your captain, you can captain them, right? So I'm captaining Kane here. Then I get one more roll of the dice so I can swap it to someone else. Then that's it. It's locked. That's it. Just simple. Done like that. 8 Nuri is almost at 7. Jesus, he has gone up a lot today since being in the game. Thoughts on Kingsley Coman? Yeah, I've been floating around with Kingsley Coman. I don't mind Kingsley Coman as a pick. I really don't. I think he could be a steady pickup if you wanted to go for him. Yeah, Delap at 6 million could also be worth a gamble. Like Chelsea's predicted numbers for this opening game are decent. So, yeah, again, don't mind it. Do not mind it. By the way, you guys are absolutely smashing the subs numbers. Absolutely smashing them in. So, do keep those coming. Like I said, if we could hit 14k by the end of today's stream, that would be pretty impressive. Kingsley Coman is like one of the most prolific winners in European football. He's absolute menace. Do keep those likes coming in, guys. We're approaching 50 likes already, which is absolutely incredible. I probably would avoid Musiala, and the reason that I say this is I've not seen him in a predicted lineup yet, so that would put me off a little bit. Why not Mbappe and a cheaper back line? I kind of like all the defenders I've got. I don't think there's too many. Well, this is one of the drafts that I put together. This is the team I'm currently rocking with, and I kind of like all the defenders. We've got Mbappe as the 12th man. Haaland's in here as well. Müller, Kane. So, yeah. Oh, my days. Altoglu is now 5%. Do you suggest changing more? Scout. This is the thing. He's got a good fixture in Matchday 2, so I still think he's going to be a pretty decent option. Can you show your Matchday 2 plan? I can indeed, mate. It's going to look... It's going to look mental. But, yeah. So let's say I went with this team. This would be then the Matchday 2 plan. So Kane would come out. Müller would come out. Elise would come out. Diarasa would come out. How many transfers is that? 4? So that's just a -6. We probably could leave Brandt in, so it wouldn't be as dramatic. But I may be tempted to take then Palmer out. And we probably would look, if Dembele's fit and available, definitely have him in. I would want Garassi. I would probably want like a Doué. My mouse is a bit fucked as well, which is annoying. Pavlidis. And how much have we got left? My mouse is absolutely diddled. I've got 8.3 million, so we can pretty much get anyone we wanted. Who is the other probably Benfica player in there? Or maybe if like Ryan Shirky looks good in the first game, something like that. So yeah, this would all be for the -9. So it would be like Toglu or whatever his name is. I can't remember how you spell it. Is there a K in there? There we go. So yeah, that's how then the team would look with a -9. Which again, I think is pretty decent. We'd have 2 players playing against Auckland, one of the worst teams. PSG have obviously got their good fixture against Botafogo. We'd obviously have double Dortmund, which I don't mind, against Sundowns. Haaland's in there for his good fixture as well. So, yeah, that's kind of where we'd be at if we were to do that move. So, yeah. Atletico Madrid, this is the thing. I'm leaving myself open as well to, like, other players with this -9. Like, I'm not cutting myself off, sorry. Like, I'm happy to maybe take a look at Julian Alvarez instead of, like, Garassi. So, yeah. Yeah, Jamie's going to absolutely lose his head when he sees Palmer in there. I don't trust Palmer or Müller. Fair enough. People are underestimating Ahly. I mean, it's one of those. I really, really don't know how to predict it. The bookmakers have obviously got its strong favourites for Inter Miami. So, yeah, let's wait and see. Yeah, Jess, you're sounding proper Brexit. Really, really Brexit. I guess if you've never played FIFA, like, a couple of years ago, he was very dominant in FIFA because he's just rapid. Thank you for helping the stream hit over 50 likes already. You guys are absolutely smashing it out of the park. Absolutely flying in with the likes already. Love that. Love that. my plan next week is 2 Benfica, 2 Atleti, 1 PSG. Yeah, I think let's wait and see what the teams are looking like. Like if Auckland look really bad, like I definitely want to be targeting them. Dembele, yeah, that's what I mean. I want to see if Dembele's available to go. If he's not, then we'll just look at other options like Kvaratskhelia, Doué. Yeah, plenty of other picks. Yeah, Inter Miami's defense has been absolutely garbage though, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna go for him. Am I gonna watch the opening game tonight? I'm not. I'm absolutely shattered. Yeah, I finished work yesterday, so I was meant to only work 9 to 5. Finished at midnight, and then today I've been back in work from like 8:30 till like 1 in the afternoon. So yeah, wasn't even meant to work today. Messi no good. I think Messi's all right. For me personally, I just don't like Messi as a pick. But hey ho, each their own, isn't it? Rowan Williams and Ribeiro I like Ribeiro. I have never heard of Rowan Williams. Who's the 12th man? Haaland or Elise? I would much rather have Elise as my 12th man. I'd rather have Haaland in the squad. I think he could be a decent captaincy option for later in the week. And I also think he could be a good captaincy option for Matchday 2 as well. Best attacking defenders. I think Cambiasso is a great shout. Obviously, Denzel Dumfries. Trent in a wing-back role could be really, really frightening under Xavi Alonso as well. Who do you think the Chelsea starting goalkeeper will be? I still think it will probably be Sanchez. But I don't want to say that with full confidence. I think it will be Sanchez, but again, yeah. What's the most money you would keep in the bank? I guess it depends how the team is looking. I genuinely guess it's how the team is looking. The Sundowns goalkeeper. How much is he? I reckon there's probably a better pick. Armani at 4 million. Yeah. Hakimi, yeah, I've pretty much had Hakimi in every draft. I've changed him out today, but I still think he could be decent. What have you gone, Trent? Yeah, so we've gone Trent we took Hakimi out and we've gone for Trent because I saw the PSG clean sheet numbers today and they were just not good. Like, they just weren't decent for the opening game. I looked at Trent, 49% chance of a clean sheet, around a 40% of an attacking return as well. And I just think he could be a good option. Yeah, I think Enzo could be a great shout as well, Jamie. He is again another player that I have looked for. That's why I've got Palmer in there as well. Even if Palmer doesn't score the goal, I think at least, to be honest, he is still going to be creating opportunities for that side. Tackle points, I think, are going to be a funny metric. I spoke to Fran about this one, and he was pretty much of the same opinion, where it was like, yeah, they're not really going to be like easily attained. So yeah, it's my first time doing this. It's everybody's first time doing this. This is a brand new game, I guess. A brand new tournament, pretty much, isn't it? Obviously, before it was kind of like a mid-season, pre-season kind of training warm-up camp. Now it's a fully fledged competition with money behind it. Always bet on a Scouser. There we go. What can you win in the fantasy game? Are there no prizes from FIFA? There are no prizes from FIFA, but we do have the prize for winning my mini league. If, of course, you want to go and win it, it is the little Tumbler Cup thing, FIFA Club World Cup. If you want to go and win that, enter my league, and yeah. Haha, love that, bro. Love that. Thank you for the. It's a classic, isn't it? Absolute classic. I love this shirt. One question. What are your thoughts about Lunin? I think there are probably better goalkeeper picks out there. When am I rating teams? We'll do teams at... Let's do teams at 11. Let's do teams at 11, all right? What is my league code? If someone could put the league code in, that would be appreciated. Let me see if I can load it up on my laptop. See if I can get the league code in there for you. It should be in the description, right? There should be the auto join link in the league code. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. There is an auto-join link. Let me get it up on screen. 1 second. Leaderboard, not leaderboard. My leagues. FPL Tom Super League. Invites. This code right here. That code right there. Let me whack that in the chat. Uh, 6KTI VCY. Right, I've pinned it as it's pinned now, so you can win yourself some prizes. It is pinned. No Messi, nope, we're not gonna have Messi. I just think there are better forwards to be picking in the game. FIFA can't afford to give out prizes for $1 billion tournament. Yep. Why Muller? I think he could play. He could be a pretty decent option. That's why we've gone with Thomas Muller. So there you go. Yildiz looks a pretty decent pickup as well if you were fancying going for some of the Juve players. I think he could be a decent shout. Opinions on Anton? He's still under 5%, right? How do you get as Mbappe as the 12th man? So I will deactivate it so you guys can see. So once you've got your team selected, if you come to this little button here that looks kind of like a lightning rod or a lightning bolt for it, click that, click the 12th man active, and then you just pick and confirm. Simple as that. All right, there you go. Punts on Doku Cherki. I mean, I really wouldn't probably punt on any City midfielders. I think it's just quite difficult to say who like the top ones are going to be. So yeah, I probably wouldn't punt on anybody from City's midfield. We have just hit 13,900 subscribers, by the way, which is crazy. Genuinely crazy. We could hit 14k tonight, and if you do want to help me out with that, make sure you are hitting subscribe. Like I said, it is massively appreciated. Do keep the likes coming in as well. We're fast approaching 100 likes on today's stream. If you haven't already, there's close to 250 of you sat in today's stream. Make sure you are hitting that like button. It is massively appreciated as always. I'm going to be using the 12th man this week. Yep, I can run through my my chip strategy with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to play the 12th man this week, and then max captain match day 2, wildcard match day 3 is going to be the way that I'm going to play that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. That is what we are going to be going for. 12th man on match day 2 better. I mean, yeah, it's still a pretty decent option. Like if you want to play it either way round, I 100% see the merit in both sides. So I think yeah, you could either play it in match day 1 or match day 2. I don't hate either of them. Yeah, I think he's a pretty decent pick for Boca as well. Decent shout. Like I said, we'll be doing team reviews at 11. Like, it's late for everybody, really, but that's the time I've said, so we're going to do it at 11 o'clock. All right? 11 o'clock is going to be the go time for team ratings and stuff. That's when we'll do some team ratings, okay? Cool. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. Any that you do have, let me know. And we'll try and, like I said, help you guys out as best as we possibly can before, of course, the deadline does strike. And I'm already sweating and dying with the sounds of things. Isn't using Mbappe as the 12th man better in match day 2? I'm going to use the max captain for me. I think there's just so many good players that I'm a little bit split on in terms of captaincy decision that I want to just use it now. Thoughts on Marmoush as main team as Haaland 12th man, since I can just sub Marmoush if he doesn't start. Valid, fair point, yep. Koeman is in one of the drafts that I have been kind of fiddling about with. Yeah, I've been fiddling about with some drafts with Koeman in. Let's get another tab up. I actually can close that one down. Leave that one. So that's one draft. Let me get the Coman draft that we had out earlier back. So this was the Coman one. So we had, where is he? Where's Kingsley? There he is. So there's Kingsley Coman, and as you can see, we don't really have much budget. Where is he? And then Samu would come in. So yeah, that's originally what I've been messing around with. Something like that. Which again, I don't think's a bad setup, really. I think that's a pretty decent setup. I just do prefer I think the Muller team just looks a lot more exciting. We're not 100% clear on the rules. I've seen somebody ask a question about this, and I think from reading the rules, if they're at 5%, they ain't getting niche. I think they've got to be sub 5% to get that bonus. Yeah, Looning could be decent for the. It could be decent, but again, I just think there's better options. Yeah, the way I've read the rules is I think at 5%, if a player is at 5%, that's also them knackered, basically. Yeah, under 5%, Pavard could be a decent shout if you want to go for the Inter Milan group. It's a pretty steady group across the board, isn't it, really? It is a pretty steady group across the board. So I don't mind it. Again, could be some decent shouts in there. I'm just going to have a quick scout around on Twitter on my phone. Lots of you have sent your teams in, which is amazing to see. But let's wait and see if we've got anything. Doesn't look like it yet, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Madueke, I really hate Madueke. I really hate Madueke. Please do not spam in the chat, bro, or you will get yourself muted for a little bit. I think Turkey's an okay option, though. But again, is a big gamble. Pretty big gamble. Someone get that man muted. Alex Tellers went up to 5%. Yeah, I saw that. That was that was another kick in the teeth for a lot of people as well. Yeah, I think some people have obviously read that Bayern's B team are going to be playing. From the prediction I've seen online, I still think they're going to go pretty full strength. Koku instead of Brandt. I want to leave myself open to bringing what Benfica assets I want. Samu or Guirassy is a great shout and one I've been deliberating myself. I would prefer to have Guirassy within my squad. I do just think, how do you get there? Under 5%, above 4 points. Yep, that's the way I read it as well. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He is gone. Yeah, I hate Madueke. I just hate him. I absolutely hate him. I know Kane only just got back into Bayern training, but he's still been playing games for England. Like, yeah. Like this is the thing. I still think they're gonna be selecting like first team players and stuff. I am not a Dortmund fan. If you can guess the team that I support, I will build your team for you. I will build your team for you. Stanisic has gone up to 5.1%. Hopefully that... Yeah, I think if you've got one of those players that's like close to 5%, the hope is that someone then sells them off. But I don't think it is going to work, unfortunately, Abby. It's a nice idea, but yeah, I don't think it's going to work. So yeah, these are the drafts that I'm currently fiddling about with. I kind of like all of them. Let's have another fiddle. I want to do one with like Pavlidis in. So if we wanted to get Pavlidis, how would we go about that? Pavlidis, we'd need to free up 0.7 million. So it'd be Brandt. 5.8. We could get just Ribeiro in there. I don't hate that as an option, you know. But we don't then have the yeah, we could just do that. And then how do we get that third buy-in player in there though is the question. Where do we go and get the third buy-in player from? Defender's out because Kelly's too expensive. This is tough, man. This is really tough. Unless we just brought in Guerrero. Like, I guess we just have to bring in, like... How do you spell this guy's name? Guerrero? No. Guerrero? Oh, it's because he's 6 mil, isn't he? How much? I've got a bit more money in the bank now to free up a midfielder slot. 6.4. Who have we really got around there? Maybe like Fernandez. Again, I don't hate that as a team. I think that's a pretty strong team across the board. What do you guys think about that? I don't mind that. I think that's an okay team. My team is not locked. I'm still fiddling about trying to find what team I want to build. He's hit 5% because a lot of people are building their teams, heading to YouTube and seeing he's on like all the hidden gem videos that people are making. So yeah. Am I the only one with 2 buy-in players? Well, if we have a look at the poll in the chat, 66% have gone for 3, 19% have gone for 1. So you're not alone in that. You are not alone in that one, mate. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. I don't mind that. I think that's a pretty steady team. I don't know if Upamecano is going to start. I prefer a Juventus forward over Pavlidis this week. Yeah, I could go for Rolo Molo Kamani. I know that's obviously not his name, but that's what he's called in our flat. But yeah, he could be a shout. He could be a shout. I don't want to change I don't want to downgrade Dumfries. I like Dumfries. I'm a bit worried DeMarco doesn't see 60 in some games. I just think Dumfries is heading into this tournament with a lot of good stuff going on the line. Boca might be horrible. But at the same time, maybe we do swap to the Inter Miami goalkeeper. We have a player play tonight. We get that out the way. He's at 4 million, isn't he? I'm not getting rid of Cambiasso. Nope. And WV is good. WV is good. Where's the 11FI numbers? Here they are. Here's the 11FI numbers. Juve's numbers, a 60% chance and a 67% chance of a clean sheet. I'm sticking with Juve defenders. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Juve defenders. They'll be fine for me. They'll do the business. Flamingo are a decent shout if you're looking for a 1-week punt. Tar could be worth it at 5.5 if we think he's going to start. I think Kane starts. I know people might disagree with me and whatever, but I think he starts. I think they go strong early doors. They'll hope that they win. Yeah, I think he starts. I reckon he starts. What's my current team? We'll get it up on screen. This is one I'm messing about with. This is my current team. So yeah. The Miami keeper is 5 million. I thought he was 4. I honestly thought he was 4. Yeah, I thought he was 4. How many scouting bonus players have I got? 1, 2, maybe 3. Hat-trick by half-time, then subbed off. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not even, like, too worried about the Bayern players seeing maybe, like, reduced minutes. I think, genuinely, they could absolutely smash it and get, like, amazing minutes. I really, really do. No one has, like, confirmed Bayern news, by the way. Absolutely nobody has confirmed Bayern news. So if you see something in the chat, there's absolutely niche confirmed about it. So their source is, like, Arnie Slot shampoo bottle. You know what I mean? Or Pep's Head and Shoulders is their source currently. Just doesn't exist. Just chatting shit. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Thinking. That's not a bad team. That's a much better team. And we have the exact money to go. Kolo Muani. Where is Tom's betting thing? By the way, make sure you're going and following Tom Hanley, FPL. Putting some really, really good stuff out. That's his team as well. He's happy with that. It's a good team. It's a good team, that, mate. Where is it? Here. Right. Kolo is at 67. 67. Where is Pavlidis? Can anybody see him on this list? Or am I blind? 67 for him. Where the hell is Pavlidis? I can't see Pavlidis. So, yeah, maybe we do swap it. Where's this team? Swap out Pavlidis. And we go for Kolo Muani. I don't hate that, you know. I don't hate it. I think it could be steady. 30 minutes for Nabry will do. Yeah, this is the thing. I think genuinely, like, Bayern players could see reduced minutes. And still come away pretty decent. Are there any teams beside PSG and Benfica to aim for in Game Week 2? Depends if you're wildcarding in Game Week 3. City could be pretty decent value for money. Juve have got a pretty decent fixture as well. Trying to think off the top of my head who else have got a decent one-off fixture in 2. Inters are still pretty decent across the board. Dortmund as well. Yeah, I don't mind this as a team. You know. You can't change your captain every day. That is a misconception that people have got about this game. You get to captain a player once, and then you get one more spin at it. You don't get a captain every single day. I don't mind Barcola as a pick. I think he could be decent. I much prefer Doué at the same price point. I don't think Musiala is going to start. I definitely don't think Musiala is going to start. Thank you very much for 100 likes on today's stream. Massively appreciate it, guys. You, yeah, absolute legends as always. Like I said, we'll do team reviews at 11 o'clock. So get your team sent in to me on Twitter. We'll try and go through as many as we possibly can. Then start to obviously kind of make some decisions around my team. What do I want to do? Who do I want to actually pick? And stuff like that. But yeah, do keep those coming in. Keep the questions coming in as well. Massively appreciated as always. And like I said, we need about 88 people to hit subscribe to hit 14k tonight. Nearly said 15k. Definitely not 15k, but soon. But yeah, 14k on the channel, which would be great to see. Yep, you can change your subs around. Like, that's the same. Nope, I would read up on the rules. You can't change your captain every match day. Doesn't work like that. Do we get to switch captain after the lineups come out for the buying game? Technically, yeah. If you read the rules, you can change your captain an unlimited amount of times before your captain plays. Let me get the rules up. Oh shit, not that one. We need to switch this one. How to play. Captain. For each match day, you must select a captain and a vice captain before the lockout. You will be able to change your captain and vice captain by pressing the icon in the player's in the player's profile. Your selected captain will score double points. We know about that. However, during a live match day, you can change your captain an unlimited number of times as long as the new selected captain is yet to play in the current match day. Once your captain is played, you are able to change your captain once more for another player who is yet to play. If you choose to change your captain, you will lose their double points. So yeah, up until that captain plays, you can change it as many times as you want, as the way I'm reading these rules here. So during the live match day, you can change your captain an unlimited amount of times as long as the new selected captain is yet to play in the current match day. Once your captain has played in the match day, though, you are able to change your captain once more. So I genuinely think if we saw, like, Kane was not in the squad, we could very easily switch our captain and it wouldn't do anything. That's the way that I read the rules. But yeah, let me know on that. Let me know if anybody's got like a different view on that. Who's going to be the Inter Miami goalkeeper? Yes, you can sub someone off who's played and then sub them on for someone who hasn't played. Yep, that's definitely possible. What was I going to look for? The Inter Miami goalkeeper. Give me a second, Jessica. Exactly. That's the way that I interpret the rules there. Maybe someone a bit more cleverer than me might be able to tell you differently. But yeah. The goalkeeper, by the way, for Inter Miami, who was subbed off at halftime, was Ulstani. And Novo was bought on. So I don't actually know who they're going to line up with, but we'll see their lineups, right? Well, he went off at halftime in the last game, so yeah, I don't know if he is actually going to start. Vinny Jr. is now under 5%. Ooh, I still think he's too expensive for what he is. And if they were playing Auckland, then yeah, I definitely think I would maybe take a look at it. Any good cheap mids? Obviously, Franco has to be one of the top names. Diarras. Who else have you got? I mean, Enzo Fernandez at 6.2. Depends how cheap you mean in cheap. There was one guy who played World Cup Fantasy and he said it worked like that. Cool. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on the interpretations on it. Let's wait and see. I don't know if it's against the rules, but I might quickly get like someone else to make a team and then see how it works. Let me quickly just message someone, get them to make a team, and then we can test this theory. Me a big favour. Yeah, there we go. We'll get someone to make me a team, and then we can decide. Just don't get anyone from Miami. Expect Messi. But yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to get someone to build a team. We're going to get them to captain Messi. Then we'll switch the captain to Kane tomorrow. And then we'll see if they can change their captain again. I think that is the best way of doing it. When am I rating drafts? We'll be doing rating drafts at 11. All right? We'll do rating drafts at 11. 12th man is Haaland. What do you think? Yeah, I've toyed with Haaland for it. Best forward for this week, under 7.5 million. I don't have any buy-in players left. Good question. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who have we got? I mean, Samu's always going to be a shout, isn't he? Within that cheap forward bracket. Just ridiculously cheap. 7 million, you said, right? There's a guy for Flamingo. I can't remember which one he is. Is going to be a decent shout. But yeah, there's a guy for Flamingo. Check their last lineup. Bruno Henrique, I think, maybe was the guy. There's also a guy for Sundowns, wherever they are. Could be a decent pickup. Rainers. Rainers could be a decent shout. 0.2. I'm getting someone to build the team, by the way, so we can get to the bottom of this this thing. Yield does at 7.3. Yeah, under 5%. Nice shout, that Abby. Some great shouts floating in the chat. By the way, you guys are absolutely smashing it. You guys are absolutely smashing it in terms of the likes and in terms of the subscriptions as well. We only need about 79 to hit 14k tonight, which would be pretty insane. Pretty insane. Yeah. Mental. Mental. I thought maybe we'd probably make like 2 or 3 videos on this. I didn't expect the game to be as popular, really. But yeah, it's going well. Do you think Max Captain is better this week or sometime during the knockouts? I think you either play it in 1 or 2. You genuinely just play it in 1 or 2. The reason I want to play it in 2 is I'm not 100% sure who I want to captain. So I think it just takes that decision away from me. And I just end up with whoever gets the most points. Because I'm a little bit unsure who to actually give the armband to. Matchday 3 I think has to be the wild card or nothing. I think there's going to be a lot of rotation. So yeah, I probably wouldn't look at Matchday 3. I found some Fantasy World Cup 2022 content and the rules on captaincy were exactly like the ones they have stated here, and you could have only changed it twice. There we go. That's what I mean. Like that's the way it's going to work. But we've got someone making a backup team for us. They're going to captain Messi, then they'll go to Kane, and then we'll see if they get another one just to completely confirm it. Yeah, it's fine if you feel a little bit overwhelmed. My honest advice and the way that I kind of learned about a lot of players, open FOTMob, look at their players, look who's been doing well. That's the best way to probably go for it. What's my chip strategy? It's going to be 12 man, max captain, wildcard, and then mystery chip whenever. Who is the best midfielder under 5%? Jeez Louise, everybody is now flying above 5%, so that might take me a quick second to take a look at. Hey Fran, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope your team's looking set. I saw your tweet covering up half the team. Who are you hiding? Who are you hiding? Actually, a better question for you, mate. Who are your free buy-in players right now? Would you pick Cherky? He's under 5%, so there's one. I think if you've got obviously decent cover that you could maybe just swap them out, but they play on the last day, right? Nothing on buy-in team news yet. Jackson or Yildiz? Probably Yildiz. Who's the best cheap defender apart from Mora? There's a guy called Dahl who I like, 4.8 from Benfica. But yeah, finding those cheap defenders is going to be a little bit difficult. There's some good ones from Flamingo as well, could be the ones to look for. Do you like my goalkeepers, Martian and Rossi? I would actually prefer you had Armani ahead of Martian. And then I think you're good to go. Thoughts on Anton from Dortmund, started most games this season, 4.6 million. I've seen a few people say I've seen a few people go with that. But I don't know what his minutes are going to be like. I think with the Benfica assets, I would much prefer to have Odpoglu. But again, that under 5% could be the decision maker that sways you going for the other option. Guerrero, Elise, and 12th man Kane. Okay, I like that. There's a draft where I have those three in mind. So yeah. Ahly team is out if anybody needs it. Cool, let's go and check that out. Why does it send me like halfway down their blooming Twitter? I know they've got an English account, so hopefully they've put it out. There it is. Iman Ashura, I know is quite a popular pick. El Shanawi is in there as well. Trezeguet, I think, is a 4 million forward for anybody looking for that. Yeah. Hani's at 4.3. I know we had a question about cheap defenders. He could be potentially one there. So yeah, there's some good picks in there. I like that. Not a bad team. Is Rodri good? I probably wouldn't pick Rodri, no, not in my opinion. I've gone all-out attack, Mbappe, Kane, Haaland, and Garassi. Very nice. El Shanani at 4.1. There you go. What are the predicted starting attackers for Bayern? The ones that I have seen is Kane, Muller, Elise, Coman. They're the ones that I've seen selected. So yeah, that's what we've currently got. I'm guessing this is a different goalkeeper pick than what was being predicted. So yeah. Interesting that their teams come out this early. I don't know if Inter Miami is their team out. I know people are obviously looking at who they might have. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like they've got their team out yet. Yeah, the Bayern team, unless we get like an absolute stalwart confirmed pick, like leak, does feel very much like, yeah, we're going to be just praying that one of them plays. Tom, which defender should I pick from Flamingo? Good question. Let me load up their team for you and let me have a look. There's one I've selected within my fan team. See what I did there? If anyone is playing fan team, let me know what the deadline is. I think it's 1, so I don't want to like do 2 streams at once. Obviously, the big pick is going to be Alexandro, ex-Juve player that you could go for. Ortiz, Danilo, Rossi in goal is probably going to be their other pick. Yes, the subs work the exact same. The captain does not work the same. Once your captain has played, you can only change it once again. Like one more time. So yeah. Is Iman Ashur? Yeah, I believe so. When it pops into FOTMob, we'll take a look. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Unless they've snuck like another Iman in there. Yes, that's the guy I've actually got in my fan team. It's Varela. Good attacking fullback for Flamingo. Yeah, I've heard of Alexandro. There you go. Hi Tom, going Matchday 2 wildcard. So my team is Rossi, Edison, Cucurella, Guerrero, Alexandro, Kelly. It's a good team. The only player I don't like is Doku, but that's just my personal preference. If you're playing just off fixtures alone, hey ho, why not? I'm surprised no one is picking Messi. Feels like he's a good first day cap. Well, this is the thing. We only have that 2 picks for captaincy. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. Thoughts on Cherky? Yep, I've said I like it as a differential if you've got like other players to cover him off, but of course, I think they played the final day, so you might not be able to sub him back out. Would be my only concern with that one. Matchday 1, Real Madrid and PSG defence seems like a bad option. The Real Madrid clean sheet numbers aren't too bad. They're not too bad. But this is just one team I'm toying around with. There's a few other ones as well. We've got this one. We've got this one. And then finally that one. I am more leaning towards this one right now. I'm just not 100% sure on the Fernandez midfield pick. Yeah, that's the only concern I have is this Fernandez midfield pick. But I guess he's going to create a lot of opportunities, isn't he? He is going to create a lot of opportunities. Is old Enzo. But yeah, we could get this guy. Like Boca are good. Boca are bad, sorry. But the betting markets are suggesting that's a better fixture. How much would we actually have? Sorry. 6.2. So we have 6.2 million to find a midfielder in this team. Any cheap midfielder shouts, by the way, get them in the chat and I'll take a look. See if I like them as an option. I mean, Gundo, but now they've signed Cherky. I don't think that was going to be a pick for me. Pascal Gross, potentially. 10 assists. Could be a decent option for chance creation. I do really like Lucas Ribeiro Costa as a pick as well. I do just genuinely really like him as a pick. I think he could be class. Yeah, I think he could be decent. I think he could be a decent pickup. What's kicking off in the chat? Rodrigo Mora, yeah, not bad. Jorginho, no, I'm not feeling that one. Any other Juventus? Gatti, is it Gatti? Gatti? He could be a steady little shout. At 4.9, he could be a decent little pickup. Yeah. I guess it's just Denzel Dumfries causing us problems. I'm going a 4 million and a 4.1. Insane to pay for my forwards. Yeah, it's good value, but I think with the forwards you need to be, for me anyway, need to probably be looking at like just big. I think just you need to be looking at like big boys and stuff. I think you've just got to. That's just my opinion on it anyway. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Salzburg. I think, yeah, I'm not really feeling the Salzburg ones, to be honest. I probably would be like... Yeah, I don't know. This is the only pick. Like, this is the only downside I don't like about this side is that pick right there. That's the only player I just don't like within that team is that pick up there. We've got 6.2 million, and I don't really. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident about all the picks. Like, they're all just a bit, yeah. They are just all a little bit, yeah. Like, I would like to have that, but we'd have to find 0.4 million. And I genuinely don't know where we find that 0.4 million. So, yeah. Pavlidis as a match day, 12th man for match day 2. Yep. All my differentials are now above 5%. Yep. I think Enzo rotated a decent bit of the group stages. I mean, he would only be in for one match day anyway. So it's only a one-man kind of pick. Gittins I don't really like as a pickup. Yeah, I'm not feeling Gittins. I mean, people are telling me to downgrade Cambiasso. I'm not going to downgrade Cambiasso. I like Cambiasso as a pick. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of Cambiasso. He's going to remain. He is going to remain. Ribeiro is that tempting pick at 5.7, isn't he, really? He just is that tempting pick. Why do you want Lloyd Kelly if Juventus want to sign him? They've already signed him. They bought him. They bought him off Bournemouth for 20 mil. Yeah, I mean, Dortmund's clean sheet numbers are just not good enough, though, in match day 1 for me to take a look at them. No PSG. We'll be bringing them in match day 2. You think Kalu and Gatti will start for Juve? I mean, he was pretty sure. I'm going to go check it. I'm going to go check where Lloyd Kelly was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Ignore me. It was Newcastle, not Bournemouth. Apologies. Technically Newcastle, yeah. I mean, I genuinely forgot that he played for Newcastle. I honestly forgot that he played for Newcastle. Honestly. Why Palmer? I mean, Palmer is just one of those players that everything creative and everything good comes through Chelsea. It really does. It honestly comes through Chelsea. Through Palmer, sorry. On penalties as well. Yeah. Trubin is a great shout. If you're looking for a goalkeeper, he is an absolutely excellent shout. Under the 5% as well. And a decent fixture in match day 2. So, yeah. Could you explain your reason behind 12th man Mbappe? Well, currently the choice would be that we would either have 12th man Mbappe or we would have 12th man Haaland. And I looked at the projected goal numbers for match day 2 and the projected goal involvements for match day 2, and Haaland looked like the better pick. So that is my current reasoning behind why I've done what I wanted to do, basically. There you go. I hope that all makes sense for you. But yeah, that's my reasoning. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. We'll do some team reviews in about 5 minutes. Who do you think the best defender is from these? I probably would look at Mora probably out of all of them. I think the other ones are probably quite rotation risk heavy. I don't think Badashile will play for Chelsea. I really, really don't. Yeah, I don't think he will. Like I said, I'm a real big fan of the ad layout that YouTube have gone for live streams. I think that's really good because a lot of times people would miss stuff when an advert would come on. Now you just get the 2-box. I like that. Is Kelly nailed? He played a lot of minutes at the back end of the season. So, yeah, I think he will be. I know, like, obviously, some players have come back into the squad, but I still think he's going to be a decent pick. Yeah, Kelly's minutes at the back end of the season were great. I know there was injuries to that Juve side, but I still think he will play. I still think he'll play. We still need to solve the midfielder issue for this team, and it is bugging me. It is bugging me quite a bit. Yeah, it's bugging me. I mean, we could just drop him down to the cheaper Bayern defender, and then we'd have enough money to get our Toglu in. We would have enough money to do that. Where are Benfica? Yeah, 11 goals, 9 assists is just, it is good. It is good. Or do we just completely send it and go for thingy? I don't know. I'm still deliberating what to do. Really am. Have Inter Miami posted a team yet? I need to get a new mouse. This one's absolutely shot as well. The spin's gone in it. No, they haven't posted a team yet. Right, thank you for everybody that has been sending in their teams. As you can see, my DMs are a little bit busy. So we'll try and pick up as many teams as we possibly can. Apologies if I do miss anybody's team that has been sent in. But we'll try and pick up as many as we possibly can. Alright? Right, Abby's was the first one in. I remember seeing this. He said, here is how my team is looking. Currently have 5 differentials and I'm happy with it. Any suggestions? Genuinely, I mean, like, you've taken the midfield pick on Nabry, but, like, the rest is, yeah, it's good. It is good. I do like it. That's a strong team, that Abby. Luke sent his team in. Gone for the same goalkeeper strategy as me. Yeah, again, another very solid team. It's a very solid team. I like it, man. I like it a lot. This is a good team. This is a good team as well. I'm seeing a lot of people don't have Mbappe, though, which is interesting. Like, he could really, really, really go off. He genuinely could. Which draft is better? Depends on your chip strategy, really. Yeah, it kind of depends on your chip strategy, but I probably would say... I mean, I think if you're picking a Porto defender, though, you've got to pick Mora. You free up another 0.4 million. Then maybe have a look again what that 0.4 million can do. My latest draft, Max Hap's inactive, as I reckon it's better that the 12th man with nobody really knowing who will take this tournament seriously. Fair enough, Jamie. That makes sense. Nice team, though. Very, very nice team, bro. I think it's good. I do think it is good. My 12th man is Kane because I don't want him second match day. While I think the extra points for midfielder is maybe a factor, I'm leaning towards a Lise captain. Very valid. Hi, not sure what to do. Honest recommendations. It's a good team. I'm not sure. Maybe a Kanji. Like, they might put Thingy at left back. 8 Nuri. Maybe Gvardiol comes in at centre back, and maybe it's Diaz and Gvardiol. That'd be the only thing I would be worried about. Decent team. Like it. Good team. Again, pretty good team. Pretty good team. Lucas Ribeiro. Yeah, nice team. Ooh, okay. Few differentials in here. I like it, though. Cherky already at 6.6%. Wowzer. Wow. Okay. I didn't realise he was that highly owned already. Colomani on at 2.4. Mate, he could be the one that pops off for us. Love this team. Thoughts. It is a good team. It is a good team. I like it. But at the same time, I do think maybe you are missing out on some big boys. I do worry that there is maybe like a few big boys missing, but there's quite a few differentials in there. And again, it's still a really good team, Billy, so I think you've done well. Recommendations would be great. I would take out João Cancelo. Yeah, not a good pick. I don't like Bellingham as a pick either. Estavo, not the easiest opening game. So, again, I think there's probably better options. Voice is just slowly dying. Let me have some water. Oh, that feels a bit better. Help. I mean, bro, the team looks good. Like, if we find out Muller's playing, we'll be all good. We will be all good. Do I need to make transfers or subs? I have a doubts on Hakimi. Can we make a change after each match day? You can with subs, but you can't with transfers. So there you go. Good team. I like it. Some cheeky differentials in there. Not much planning, but I hope it's okay. It's actually a pretty decent team to say you've done not much planning. Nighty night. It's Muller time. Nice. Nice. Hopefully it works out, bro. Hopefully it works out for us all if we all go Muller. I mean, that's still the team there. Deadline hasn't passed. Behave. Look, we've still got an hour we've still got an hour, you numpty. Are people losing their minds? Are people losing their minds? Like, I can still make transfers. Oh, if that's my team locked in, then this game is absolutely cooked. Oh my days. They've cooked the game. They have cooked the game. Oh dearie me. Well, I guess that kind of takes the process away from us. Oh, oh my days. Well, I mean, there we go. We've had our decision taken away from us. We've had our decision taken away from us, and they've locked us in. Oh my days. Oh my days. What have they done? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. I mean, now we've just sent it, basically. What a terrible game. What a terrible game. What an absolute terrible game, by the way. Oh, dear, dear, dear. FIFA doing, honestly, FIFA things. Oh, dear. I mean, I'm not, yeah. I think, yeah. It's one of those, isn't it? Like, it's one of those. Fuck's sake. Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what I think they've done? I think they've said it's 1 hour UTC. Like it was 1 hour UTC. Go off your PC. Alright. Let me have a look on my phone. What an absolute car crash, by the way, this game is. I was still tinkering, by the way. Oh, no. Fran's lost it. Yeah, on my phone it's locked in as well. I wonder if I set my phone to like a different region. Oh my days. I can't believe they've done this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Oh, FIFA. FIFA, man. Oh. I'm just literally gonna copy that exact tweet and tweet at them. 1 hour earlier. Oh my days. What an absolute meltdown. What a meltdown. Well, that's our team locked in. Oh. Like, how can you have a game, right? How can you have a game that basically locks itself in at 0-0, but then doesn't specify what time zone you're in? Like, how does that even work? Oh, honestly, Meerkat's in the chat now. I have absolutely no idea, mate. They've done it to European times, and then have decided, nah, you know what, lads? Let's not even bother telling anybody that we've done it to European times. Oh, my days. Looks like they took our time zone when we signed in and added our country. Yeah, they've absolutely messed up. They've messed up. If they were gonna put 0-0-0, they needed to put a time zone. You can't just say it's midnight for a global game and not think about it. Oh my days, absolute morons. It's locked everywhere. Well, I guess we kind of just stick around till midnight and see what happens, really. Yeah, casuals are winning right now. Casuals are winning. But I guess it kind of saves me. It saves me from doing any more tinkering. I've just got my team locked in now. And we're just sending it. We're just sending it, isn't it, really? I can still change mine Eastern time zone. Seriously? I mean, if that is the case... Yeah, nobody knows why it's locked in. I had Nabry captain, I'm so cooked. Oh dear. Oh dear. Game's the game, mate. Oh, honestly. What a shit game. In South Africa, we can change the teams. In South Africa, it's still open, apparently. Right. Everybody load up the VPNs. Right, let's get a VPN. Let's get a VPN. Be right back, moving to South Africa. Yeah, let's see if I can get a VPN. There are only like 3 VPNs. Anybody knows of? VPN time, yep. We're going for the VPN. I imagine though it's locked. Like, I don't think there's going to be a region where it's not locked. Yeah. What a... Oh, what a joke of a game. Honestly, what a joke of a game. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Like, it's just one of those things. I think fate's decided my team for me. Yeah. FIFA and fantasy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go, lads. This is going to be, I think, the final team that we're going to be doing. I've just got a message in my group chat. It's European time. I mean, they could just specify that though. Yeah, like I think FIFA needed to specify what time zone they were working in. Like, if you're gonna have a game, I'm honestly just baffled at what they've done. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, there we have the team. There we have the team, I guess. I mean, I can still flick through all these. Could I maybe save one of them? I like that team a lot. Could I have that team? I can still make changes, by the way, here. Who was it going to get? Costa? Can I do that? Will that work? I mean, let's try it. Fuck it, let's try it. Oh, but then I don't know if it's going to have the 12th man active. It's a dangerous strat. The FQAs say unlimited changes until kickoff. Oh my god. The time zone wasn't an issue. They just messed up and had the deadline an hour earlier than they'd said. Oh god. You can make unlimited changes to your team up until the first match day of the Club World Cup starts. 8 PM local time. Brilliant. Oh, honestly, what a tech, like, genuinely, FIFA have ruined their own fantasy game. How many people they have now just logged, like, instantly out of it, like, is absolutely mental. Yeah, I don't think they can reverse it, though. I think this is it. I think they're done. Yeah, I genuinely think they're done. Like, there's going to be no way of reversing it. I think this is it. They're done. They've just launched the game. I think that's it. I don't think they'll revert the teams. I don't think they'll do anything. I think this is it. The game is launched. There is no way for them to pull it back. I guarantee you that. Yeah. Oh, this game. This game is absolute pants. (11:08 East). Yeah, now I don't know what the time zones are going to be for the other deadlines. So, well, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure that you are you're liking, subscribing. Like I said, we might as well try and hit 14k subs. Someone got overexcited. Yeah, someone had premature ejaculation on the launch button for this. This is the funniest start I could imagine. Yeah, like this tournament was already very controversial, and now they've probably just lost, I would say, like a good proportion of their player base for this game already. I genuinely think they've just lost a good proportion of their player base for this game. Like, imagine you absolutely cooked after match day 1 now. Are you going to keep playing? Probably not. Genuinely, probably not. So, yeah. What happened? They basically had the wrong time on the website. The website basically said 0000 launch time. Didn't specify what time zone it was, and then 11 o'clock they launched. So it must have been maybe like Eastern. They were maybe working in that, or CET. But yeah, the deadline's passed. The deadline has passed. Absolutely cooked. But I guess we've got our team now. We're just going to have to stick with the picks that we went with. Hopefully Muller's in the starting 11 tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Oh, they've just screwed up apparently completely. Yeah. It's just one of those things, like, yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh dear. Let's do some tweeting, I guess. There's no one doing this, by the way. You can make changes to your Matchday 2 team. The game is truly locked. That's it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. Like, how do you fuck up this bad? Like, honestly, someone's going to get sacked for this. Yeah. Someone is definitely going to get sacked for this. Had to buy a DAZN subscription for this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. We can't even make changes to captaincy for subs. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have they done? I'm guessing this is like a period where like, oh, the transfers are open for match day 2. Well, that's good. Nice one, lads. So yeah, I can make changes for match day 2 if I wanted to. But not match day 1. You absolute cretins. So what time zone is this going to be in then? What time zone is that going to be in then, FIFA? Hey? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what more we can really do. We'll stick around till midnight. Yeah, we'll stick around till midnight. Yeah, Shambles FC. I think subs can only be made at the end of the match day. Maybe. I don't know. Like, they've really, really screwed up on this game. They really, really have screwed up on this game. Big time. Yeah, everybody's saying it. Like, genuinely, I think they've lost most of the player base for this game straight off the bat. So, yeah, well done, lads. Well done. It does make it eventful. Like, we got a good spike in views and whatever, but I would have liked it to be just a good start to the game. Midnight is the second deadline. For what? For what? There's nothing you can do with your team. Right, so for the next deadlines, let's all make sure that we have them in Eastern times, okay? Tips for people that didn't activate in game week 1. Pray that game week 2 and game week 3 go a lot better for you. Maybe save the wild card. Probably would look to activate my 12th man and max captain. Or maybe save the max captain for semis and final. That's about all I can really offer you at this point in time. I'm just like checking my fan teams now, seeing if I'm happy with these. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I've no idea. We'll stick around till like midnight. We'll stick around till midnight. We'll see what's happening. Hopefully the game just opens back up. But at the same time, it's kind of just forced my hand, hasn't it? This is going to be the team we're going to roll with. It's kind of it, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, they've just screwed up. They have just screwed up big time. Massively. That is a brilliant tweet. That is an absolutely cracking tweet. Oh dear. Deary me. Yeah, very interesting start for this game. Very interesting. I guess it's just one of those things. We're just going to have to roll with it, aren't we? And see where we end up. See where we end up. We only need about 50 more people to hit subscribe to it, to hit 14k. So, of course, if you're enjoying the content, we'll stay live till 12. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. Just absolute terrible from FIFA. Oh, dearie me. Deary me. Well, we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it. Better tweet. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, I've just tweeted my team. We're just rolling with that. Let's have a look what's chatting in. My team is a disgrace. Thoughts on the Wirtz transfer to Liverpool? Yeah, it's decent, isn't it? Decent. I think he'll be a good option. Do we think they revert it? No. I don't think they can revert it. I genuinely think they'll just have had like a send button. and that's kind of just it. I'm just loading into Fran's stream now to see his team. Let's have a look at Fran's team that he's got in his stream. I mean, at least he's got a 12th man. Pavlidis. It's not a bad team. I think he probably would have just liked to have done a little bit more tinkering, but hey ho, it's not the end of the world. He's got quad Bayern. If they win tomorrow, yeah. FIFA corruption. FIFA corruption. It's just one of those, I guess. But yeah, I don't think they're going to open the game up. I don't think they're going to... I genuinely don't think they're going to do anything. I really, really don't think they'll do anything. If my captain is Mbappe, can I switch it to Kane, then change? I don't really know what's going to happen. I genuinely don't really know what's going to happen in terms of this. We're all in the same boat, I guess, on this one. Kind of just sitting and waiting and trying to put something together. I don't know. I think this is an absolutely terrible way to launch the game, though. What a what a terrible way to launch the game. Oh well. I didn't want my 12th man, overrated. Overrated in my opinion. You know what the good thing might be though? Is now the fact that some people haven't got like the 12th man. There could be some absolutely like mental rank gains because of that. Like some people won't have a 12th man. Some people will have been still tinkering away and stuff. Like I was pretty happy with the majority of the structure of the team. There was only 3 players that I was kind of debating on: Muller, Brandt, and Trent. And if we look at the things at the end of the day, if Muller starts tomorrow, I'm pretty happy. Brandt, I think, can do something and is a good option at least for next week. And Trent, I think, is a pretty decent option as well. So I've probably got out lightly. There's probably people in far worse positions with their team set up. In miles, like the worse situation than mine is. Mine's at least a good team. I got my 12th man out the door, at least. But yeah, the people that were probably still tinkering away or building a team or didn't activate the chip, probably a little bit fucked right now. You cannot make any transfers. If I go to make a transfer, it does nothing. Look, nothing. Won't let me make transfers. Only can make transfers for Matchday 2. Can't make them for Matchday 1. But yeah, we roll with it. It's one of those games that it was only ever going to be fun anyway. It was only going to be fun. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about Dumfries playing before Trent. We'll see how it goes. I guess I've got more to play before that. Obviously, the Bayern boys play tomorrow, so if any of them blank, we should be alright. We should be able to get him in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they fix it so we can sub in players at least. That'd be nice. I hope Dumfries gets a goal and assist, but it'll win 2-1. I have Edison on instead of Armani. Hopefully we can make changes. I hope. Hopefully so, but yeah. Just, what a shit game. I was making some good changes, basically stealing half of Tom's team instead of a shambles. Oh dear. You can only sub in players after the games are finished. That's fine. Mora plays before Dumfries, right? I hope. Oh god, I hope. I really hope. I really hope. Oh god. Come on. Right, Mora plays tomorrow. Okay, we're fine. Mora plays tomorrow. Dumfries doesn't play till like Wednesday anyway. So we can do it. Yeah. What a shambles of a game though. Honestly. I don't think they're going to open it back up, by the way. For people asking me yet. Yeah. Shambles FCA. I had my plans on deactivating the 12th man chip. Well, they're gone now. Welcome to the 12th man chip, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to sub out players. We should be able to sub players. We should be able to, but hey ho. I didn't create a team, am I cooked? Yep, done. That's you not making a team till game week 2, and by that point you're probably out of it anyway. Yeah, it's honestly just baffling. It is baffling how bad you can make something fuck up that bad, really. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yeah, FIFA have well and truly just shat better, yeah. They just have. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh well. Oh well. We move. It's one of those, like, the team could have been in a far worse position. It generally could. The browser version is definitely not going to be helping you make transfers. It's just not. But hey ho, one of those things. Like I said, my team could have been in a far worse position than other people. Yeah, that FPL deadline that didn't happen for half an hour as well. Like I said, my team could have been in a lot worse position. It's one of those, isn't it? We move. How do you not just copy the World Cup Fantasy game code and just use the new CWC sign on top of it? How's he got in? Hang on. I'm going to refresh it because I've just opened Dylan's stream. Okay. How did he do that? How's he done that then? I'm just going to put his sound on. Unless he's watching something back. I don't know. If anybody's got Dylan's stream open, let me know if he's actually making changes or he's just fucking around. I think we're locked. I genuinely think we're still locked. I don't think there's a way to make changes at all. He's probably just probably on a tinkering before the refresh. But I think it's locked. I think it's locked as well. I've got a page open as well. I've got a page open like that. But yeah, I also don't want to lose Mbappe as 12th man, if that makes sense. So I'd rather would just risk it, keep it. Oh well. What a stupid game. Oh, what a terrible game. Yeah. What a terrible game. Yeah. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Anyway, people, remember, this is just a game. At the end of the day, it is just a game. Like, who really cares? It's not FPL. Like, if FPL at least is like a season long. Like, dealing with this for a season would be fucking painful. But this tournament means nothing. It's an empty, soulless tournament that means nothing to anyone. So you might as well just enjoy. Like, genuinely, next week, if your team was that bad and you're that far back, take hits, enjoy the games, try and gamble on some. Like, if Auckland look that bad, next week try and just like triple Benfica and roll the dice and like captain Pavlidis. Yeah. It's just one of those, like, I won't deep it too much, guys. Genuinely, I won't deep it too much. Yeah. It's not FPL. It's just this game. FIFA messing with me. Yeah, if they put prizes on this, I think a lot more people would be. If you're playing in, like, money mini leagues as well, Jesus. I don't know if there is any, like, money mini leagues for this game. I really hope no one's put it. Money mini leagues in. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh, well. We roll. We roll, guys. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it's a game. It's a game. Just whatever team you've got, enjoy it. Hope that there's some buy-in players in there. Is probably like my best piece of advice. Yeah. Time to make a wildcard video, mate. There's never been a better time to make a wildcard video. Never been a better time. The deadline chip. The mystery chip will just be that you can extend the deadline by an hour. That's what the mystery chip will be. That'll be it. You can extend it by an hour. So any guesses when the next deadline is? Tomorrow? Like, genuinely, I'm going to make probably my transfers like early in the day and just firm it. I'm not even going to risk like waiting until an hour before. I might just send it. Like, I really don't care about this game. I've got my fan teams. I'm pretty happy with those. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the fan team ones that I've got built. I feel pretty confident on them. So yeah, is what it is. Just, yeah, won't worry about it too much, guys. I genuinely won't worry about it too much. Is there any way your team you ended up with does better than what you would have had? Potentially. This is the thing. I probably would have just been flicking around, trying to decide for the last 20, 30 minutes. But hey-ho, it's done. It's done. Yeah, I'm just going to do them in the morning and go firm it. Fan team is basically like paid fantasy. There's a tournament for this. So you can basically put together... You know what? We might as well, because the fan team deadline's still got an hour left. Let me just quickly quickly move to this screen, and then I can open up the fan team one. I don't want you guys seeing my login or anything, but... if anybody wants to go and play fan team, that is still going. You can still make changes. So yeah, these here... See if you guys can... It's kind of to the right, so I don't know if you will be able to see this one. Not really. Not great, is it? Is there a way I can change this? Change team, maybe? Okay, sort of. Not really. You can't really see it. But yeah, if you want to head over to the fan team website, that is where I would go. And you can pay for... like fantasy football games. Like this one is a £10 buy-in. As you can see, they actually have a countdown timer to the deadline, which is handy. You know, not like thingy FIFA and whatever. Zoom out is a great suggestion. Can you see that? Still can't really see it. But, yeah. Deadline's at 1 AM for fan team if you want to go and sign up for that. Very similar, not similar rules. Basically, you pick a new team every single week. And yeah, it's pretty much going to be like the same-ish players. Oh yeah, I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it, Chloe. Like I'm genuinely not like that arsed. Like if it was fantasy, I think it'd be a bigger issue. Fan team is a there's like 2 free entries on Bet365 that you can use, and then the prizes for this. Hopefully, this is you can see this not scoring. Prizes. Can you see that if I zoom in the back again? Or is that going to get rid of them? It's got rid of them. Cool. I'll just read you the prizes. So top prize is nearly 5 grand. Second is 1.3, and it goes all the way down to 14 quid. So if you get in within the top 10%, you pretty much make your money in a little bit back. There's ones you can enter for £1 as well. Obviously, it is technically gambling, so please, of course, spend responsibly. Don't spend outside of your means or anything like that. But I don't really see it as gambling because it's a little bit different. Like, I'm not playing against the bookmakers. I'm playing against you at home, really, or other engaged managers. So, yeah. Yeah, the mystery chip will be to unlock the time zone of the clock. Yeah, the deadline for that is at 1. So yeah, get your teams built in for that one. Yeah, I'll go till about 12, and then I'm just gonna log off. Because at that point, yeah, they're not reopening this shit. They're not gonna reopen this absolute horseshit game. Oh dear. Yeah, this is the thing. The casuals could absolutely flourish right now. The casuals could really flourish right now. I feel pretty still confident about my team that I've picked. I'm still pretty happy with it. I think maybe the changes we would have made, like maybe it would be like Coman and Samu. Like if I'd have had the team that I had at the start of the day, maybe like Comu and Samu. Not. I think this looks better with Brandt, Trent, Muller. If Muller starts, we're cooking. Muller starts tomorrow, I will be very happy. Yeah. But the rest of the picks, like, I've had in for weeks. So, yeah. My team was absolutely wank. I think a lot of people's were, to be honest. Let's end the poll. Let's get a new poll going. There you go. That is the new poll. Get your votes in for that one. How bad are FIFA? You've got bad, very bad, or the other option. Yeah, I think maybe it's just save people doing some silly stuff as well with it going off. I just feel bad for the people that were like still tinkering away and stuff. But I guess that loses a little bit of the competition of the game. But yeah, get your votes in for that one. It's looking like Wank is winning at the moment. Oh well, like this is the thing. Just firm it. Just go, oh well. Oh well. One of those. Let's do the matchups. I saw that on this stupid app. Where the hell is that? Play. Is it in play? Bracket challenge, I think it's called. Let's do this bracket challenge before we finish up. Right. I mean, you guys can only see bits and bobs of this. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. You see all that now? You can see a bit more of it. Yeah, this is probably locked as well, to be fair. Right, who's going to top this group? Oh my god, I think it is actually locked. No, hang on. No. Oh, there we go. So if I load them all in. Right, I think Ahly are coming bottom. I think Porto top it. That. PSG, Atletico, Botafogo, Seattle Sounders. Bayern, Benfica, Boca, Auckland. Chelsea, Flamingo, LA, yeah. Inter, River, Mexican. Dortmund, Fluminense, like that. City, Juve, Casablanca. Madrid, I think maybe like... Oh, Al Hilal probably make it through. Pick knockouts. Let's go. Athletic. Benfica. Inter. City. PSG. I reckon that. Okay. Oh, Bayern. Oh, City. PSG. Madrid. Now, this is the thing. That'll be a tasty game, to be fair. But this is what I mean when people are, like, obviously talking about, like, maybe saving their chips for the final or the semi-final. Like, tell me realistically who you'd want for these two games here. Like, there's not, like, loads, is there? There's not loads. Bayern beat City. And I think PSG still win it. I'm going to go PSG. PSG are my winners. There we go. Buy tickets. No, I will not be buying tickets for this stupid tournament. But yeah, we're locked in. We're locked in, locked out. Dylan checked the rules again. You can change your team until the first match kicks off. So they've just fucked up. They've literally just fucked up, haven't they? They've genuinely just fucked up. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, like this is the thing. I was really looking forward to watching a lot of the games, and thankfully my team is still in a pretty decent position. But yeah, it seems like the deadline we were told was wrong. So yeah. I've just tweeted as well. They've, if everybody could send these guys an email, let's just spam their email. This email right here, supportfantasyclassic@fifa.org. Yeah. So if anybody's got any spare time this evening, put together an email, and yeah. Pepper that inbox with complaints. And yeah. So yeah, there you go. Go and pepper that email. Go and give it some love. The intern managing this game is absolutely finished. Football unites the world. Yeah. I can't wait for FPL to be back, or Champions League. This doesn't happen with UEFA, does it? This doesn't happen with the Premier League. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, it's just one of those things. Thankfully, my team's in a pretty decent position, so I don't feel too heartbroken. But if your team is in a bad position, please don't worry about it. Please don't, honestly, genuinely don't worry about it. Fan team is down now as well. Oh, God. That might be because everyone's loading onto that. But yeah, please don't worry about it if your team's bad. It's a very short format tournament that just breaks up FPL a little bit. Of course, we'll still be making content on the tournament as we do progress. I'll be tweeting a lot about it as well. So if you want to get in my mini league as well, there's the code for that one. Like I said, the winner will receive, probably if you're UK, I don't know what the abroad postage will be like. But yeah, if you want to win a FIFA Club World Cup double wall tumbler, enter my mini league. Winner takes that home with them. Alright. There you go. But yeah. I'm absolutely knackered, guys, so I'm going to go to bed. Forget about this. I'm not watching this first game of this crap tournament, but yeah. I'll be tweeting tomorrow, definitely during the buying game. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up, guys. Thank you for everybody that has come out tonight. Thank you for everybody that's watched the Club World Cup tournament. It does sting a little bit because, you know, it would have been nice to... I definitely think if the deadline had continued, we probably would have hit 14k subscribers. But it wasn't meant to be. We will hit that milestone very, very shortly. Thank you for everybody that's been here tonight. Like I said, don't worry about it. It is just a game. Go and enjoy it. Enjoy probably some time off from FPL. We will be back for that, but there will also be some Club World Cup content coming your way over the next few days as well. But thank you, like I said, everybody for being here tonight. Appreciate you a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.